Sometimes, if you are running a medical practice, it's important to have the right billing software. In today's conversation, what I want to do a quick review of the best medical billing software. So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. Number 5, we have Central Reach. Our score, 8.5 over 10. So this tool is great for a behavior therapist. We love the fact that you have scheduling that is included. You have a free trial for 30 days. This is really good. And so Central Reach is really a specialized medical billing software and practice management system that really focuses on when it comes to applied behavior analysis. Okay, so those are the therapies that this software actually does. This means it is the perfect system for practitioners treating autism and other related cognitive disorders. And when it comes to billing solutions, Central Reach has integrated billing functionality. We love that a lot. So when you really look at Central Reach, you are looking at a complete solution that provides claim scrubbing so that you can process claim faster and have fewer payment issues. Okay, that's what you want anyway. And the clearinghouse is integrated for efficiency, reducing claims processing tasks for your office staff. And so your office staff should really be focused on drawing revenue and actually drawing patient. I mean, not drawing patient, but actually taking care of patient the proper way. Okay, so what we love about Central Reach here is that it really easily identify secondary and tertiary insurance providers to ensure that all payment resources are tapped, helping patients maximize their benefits. And so the system has a mobile app that helps clinicians enter data in real time. It also has a number of templates that make clinical documentation very easy. And we love that because these templates can be customized easily and pre-populated with the provider, client, and billing details. And Central Reach is both HIPAA and PCI compliant. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. We really appreciate having you here. In today's conversation, we're really having a quick convo about the best medical billing software. So here are the pros and cons of Central Reach. Pros: free trial, an easy secondary insurance billing process, and you have customizable templates. What about the cons? You have delayed reporting affects accuracy of data, and basically this tool reports notes like, there are people have been talking about system freezing every now and then. So it is what it is. Here is a pricing for Central Reach as of the date of this show. You have to book a demo. Number 4, we have Advanced MD. Our score, 9 over 10. So when you think about this tool, this is the tool that has the best patient portal in our view. And so there is no free trial. There is a demo available, but there's no free trial. And you can schedule. Scheduling capabilities is really great with this. So when you think about Advanced MD, I want you to think about a cloud-based patient management platform that runs on the Amazon Web Services cloud hosting platform. And this helps make the system fast and reliable, something important for busy medical providers who want to ensure the system is always up rather than running into delays. And users can access data online or via iPads in a secure environment. And the platform adheres to the ISO 27001 standards, which is a multidisciplinary risk management approach. And medical offices can use the platform for, let's say, scheduling appointments, charting patient records, billing and patient relationship management. And Advanced MD automates most processes and makes getting an overview easy with intuitive dashboards and analytics. So when you think about user experience, when you think about user interface, UI, UX, fantastic. And patients are encouraged to provide feedback through a patient portal. And this real-time data helps practitioner better serves their clients and improves patient retention numbers. And the system utilizes specialty cards that compartmentalize certain data, making it a faster and more personal way to interact with patients. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about the top 5 best medical billing software. And so here are the pros and cons I want you to think about. Pros: you have a secured iPad function. You have fast system processes. You have a comprehensive patient portal. What about the cons? We have seen some negative user reviews, and they do have poor customer service reports. I mean, those are what people are saying in the community. Here is a pricing for Advanced MD as of the date of this show. So overall, Advanced MD is best for providers who prefer personalized client interaction, helping empower patients to be more proactive in their medical care. Number 3, we have Cure MD. Our score, 9.3 over 10. So when you think about Cure MD, I want you to think about a tool that has a scheduling capability, of course. But in terms, if you want to give them a try, if you want to try them out, you have to actually get the demo. So that's there's no 30-day free trial. No, you have to get the demo and see if you like it. So when you think about Cure MD, I want you to think about a tool that's great for large practices. Okay, it is a comprehensive medical practice solution that offers billing, electronic health records management, and a patient portal so that patients have the opportunity to log in and see their records. And it's actually a cloud-based solution that works on subscription packages. So as part of the service, it offers a professional site hosting, training, and security for practices so that they can get the most out of the system. So this is kind of cool. And what we love here is that we love the fact that Cure MD is integrated with thousands of pharmacies and labs, making it very easy for doctors to order patient drugs and tests. Okay, and because there are so many options, patients benefit from the convenience of getting medications or tests done close to home or work. So this is really good. So along with the online solution, an iPad app also helps streamline patient intake and appointment notes. And medical providers particularly like the insurance claim settlement features that automate the billing process, removing a lot of the paperwork burden from the tasks. So this is kind of really, really good. So when you think about Cure MD, I want you to think about comprehensiveness. Think about something convoluted, okay? It is a comprehensive solution for large practices looking to automate as many functions as possible so they can spend more time with patients than on paperwork. So here are the pros and cons of this tool. Pros: you have iPad app that streamlines tasks, you have advanced reporting, and you have a large network of pharmacies and labs. What about the cons here? You have an unintuitive implementation process, and the browser version only works on Internet Explorer. So again, it's one of those things you have to really think about. And yeah, I want you to look right now on the screen. You need, for the pricing, you need to get a custom quote. Okay, you can't. There's no pricing available. You have to contact them, give them your number, and then they'll contact you, or your email. Number 2, we have Korea. Our score, 9.6 over 10. So Korea is a Tebra company. So Korea is part of the Tebra group. And what we love about Korea is that you do have scheduling, yes. And so it is basically, Korea Billing is a web-based patient management system that includes both medical billing features and patient data functions. So when it comes to billing, the system automates many features. So when practitioners enter patient data, the billing codes process insurance immediately. So Korea Billing is a comprehensive solution for managing patient care. And it has an integrated schedule that sets appointment reminders so that people can stay on top of upcoming and needed appointments. And this helps reduce the no-shows and allows the practitioner to set annual appointment as needed. So this is an important element. One thing I want to say here is that practitioners will also like the business management features of Korea. So we love the fact that on Korea, for instance, you have a billing analytics, you have document management, you have agenda planner. So this is kind of cool. And so by the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. I'm still having a convo with you about the top 5 best medical billing software. So what are the pros and cons of this tool? The pros is very easy to use, comprehensive analytics, immediate processing, schedule. Those are the pros. What about the cons? Scheduling is fee-based, and they have poor customer support and training. And I want to show you right now on the screen. So here is the pricing for Korea as of the date of this show. Now, you have to get some quote, and you have to contact the sales. Okay. Now, one of the best in our view when it comes to the top 5 best medical billing software, you have Dr. Chrono. Our score, 9.8 over 10. When you think about Dr. Chrono, I want you to think about a tool that's great for scheduling. You have a free trial, 30 days, and the starting price, you have to contact them for a quote. But it is definitely a great tool. And it is a cloud-based medical billing software solution that serves as a patient management portal. Anyone in the office can access patient data easily online or via an iPad, or even with an iPhone app. The bottom line here is that the system helps medical providers manage patient intake, care, medical charting, and billing. Okay, and intake nurses can enter the patient's vital data, while doctors can leave patient notes regarding patient visits. So we love that a lot. Now, what I want to say here is that it's not like Dr. Chrono is really flexible. Dr. Chrono is really, I think, it adjusts to the situation. For example, doctors can prescribe controlled substances using the electronic prescribing controlled substances. Like, there is an electronic prescribing controlled substances feature on the app. Okay, so that it really makes it a lot quicker and easier, rather, to remain compliant. The system also allows you to order lab tests from among 45,000 US labs, making it convenient for a patient to get doctors the right health details and results. And let's quickly talk about the pros and cons here. So, pros, you have practice-based pricing. So they'll quote you based on your size, your practice size. You have a record annotation, and you have a tool that integrates very well with many partner apps. So again, you're not basically this is really cool because you are able to get your integrations done really fast. What about the cons here? There are no phone support. There is no phone support. You only have e-tickets. And you also have limited search features and poor navigation. So this is something that Dr. Chrono has to work on right now. It's not really where it should be at. So here's a pricing for as of the date of this show. You need to contact sales for a trial, okay? But overall, one thing I want to say here is that as a doctor using Dr. Chrono, you can prescribe controlled substances using the electronic prescribing controlled substances feature. And you also have to, when we talk about annotation, I want to say that doctors are able to annotate records and use an iPad to upload instant photographs to embed in the patient record. So when it comes to billing codes can be pretty, pre-formatted, pre-loaded, pre-populated, making it a lot easier to complete any task. The system integrates with a HIPAA-compliant cloud storage system. You have Box, you have other players. And so yeah, this is really, really cool. We love that a lot. And overall, this is a great tool. Dr. Chrono, 9.8 over 10. Let me quickly give you an overview about the conversation we just had. It's important to understand that if you want to, let's say you want to evaluate third-party medical billing software, you got to have a few pointers, right? Got to ask yourself, what am I looking for? What are my medical practices? What are my practices goals? Because if you are going there and you just buy a software tool, you are making a big mistake. So always get the free trial. And it has to be long, like 30 days is a great time. If somebody gives you 10 days or 14 days, you know that definitely they're hiding something away from you. And it's always important to understand that when we talk about the best medical billing software, we pay attention to the free trial, to the standard features, to the third-party ratings, and to the ease of use. That way we know exactly whether or not we're doing great or whether or not we're just doing worse than before. So it's one of those things you have to constantly see yourself in the mirror and see whether this works for you. Now, the thing is that if you're talking about, let's say you get medical billing software that is bad, you can't really see yourself in the mirror anymore because you know the truth. Now, bad in what sense? Bad because it's not in sync with your needs, with your business's needs, with your practice's needs. What do? You have to really just ditch it. You have to cancel the contract. So when choosing a medical billing software platform, it's important to get a demo or free trial of the system first. This allows you to exactly know how the system will work with your medical practice, and you want to look for integrated features that do more than just medical billing. So you want to seek an option, for example, that honestly helps you run your entire medical practice from one portal. So this streamlines your office task and simplifies what you need to do daily, and to make sure that appointments are made and kept, notes are integrated into records, and that you remain compliant with the privacy laws. So think about that. One thing I also want to say here is that I want to give you a few pro tips. And it's really important to, I want to give you a few pro tips that when you think about, let's say you want to choose, you get a demo, so you see exactly how the system works, but you want to look for features, but you also want to make sure that you can streamline your office tasks and simplifies what you need to do daily. Now, the pro tips I want to really pay attention, I want you to pay attention to a few pro tips here. Now, there are some steps in the medical billing process. So you have patient registration and financial responsibility, super bill creation using checkout data, claims generation where the medical claim is checked for accuracy and submitted. You can monitor claim adjudication to make sure all claims are valid and compliant. You have the patient statement preparation to list what insurance covers and the patient's responsibility. And you have the statement follow-up to ensure that all bills are getting paid timely. So you want to use medical billing software because you want to reduce the amount of tasks you have. Okay, if you have a small business, let's say you have a small practice or a large practice, doesn't really matter. If you really want to, you will find out. But you need to have software like this so you can actually automate things. You can reduce errors. You can really become more compliant and make money in the process. And so there are some important features of medical billing software. For example, you want to make sure the software is HIPAA compliant. In other words, that it's really compliant with the U.S. laws in DC and general at the federal level. And so you also want to think about 2FA. So that's a two-factor authentication. You want to think about HIPAA. You also want to think about you want to have a scheduled backups and technical support. Okay, you want to also make sure the tool offers claims management, revenue management, and other medical schedule and a trial period and several training options. So that way you are clear about what's happening. You know exactly what's happening. And so when we talk about the best options for medical billing software, those are the 5 that I just spoke to you about into this conversation. So we have a Central Rich, we have Advanced MD, we have Cure MD, we have a Rio, and then we have Dr. Chrono. So Dr. Chrono. So the good thing here is that you know exactly what they stand for. You know the pros and cons. So you can basically see whether or not you can do business with one of those. One thing I want to say also is that medical billing software is really secure, not a problem. Your data is really safe, especially because a lot of providers, they are really scared about the HIPAA thing. So if you lose your data and because the provider has not followed the HIPAA rules, that's a big problem there. Before we do a recap of today's conversation, I want to share with you our evaluation approach when it comes to medical billing software. And so we do follow an approach on this show when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing medical billing software. So I want you to look right now on the screen. All right. Number 1, Dr. Chrono, 9.8 over 10. Number 2, we have Careo, 9.6 over 10. Number 3, we have Cure MD, 9.3 over 10. Number 4, we have Advanced MD. So this is kind of cool. So this is really, really good. So you have 9 over 10. And number 5, you have Central Rich, 8.5 over 10. Thank you so much. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.